Today I am gonna play testing Arms of God, and I want to thank We Playtest Games for this opportunity. So, first of all, this is the second time that I play this video game, because my first recording was not good. It wasn't with my audio. So let's check options, background brightness, camera zoom, language English, aiming mode auto, mouse only mode disable, weapon cooldown disable, content creator mode disable. Press cap, window full screen, quality over, sound input. You cannot receive permanent blessing while the cathedral remains in the end of damned. This replaced must be reclaimed and purified. So first of all, I want to say that the UI before this one, so before the cutscene when you can select languages or other options, it was strange that in Espanol, when I change in Espanol, the UI is more stretched than English or other languages. So maybe you have to fix this, and also you have to fix this problem. There is a black, there are black lines on the screen, like flickering screen. I don't know why there are these lines, but you have to fix this. I think this is for feedback, so good. So Star Crusade is tips: merge weapons. Weapons can be merged to create more powerful version. Most commonly, combining weapons of same tier results in a new weapon of higher tier. All discovered weapons and their merged results are permanently recorded in the weapon section of the codex. Developer note: Tier 3 weapons are not fully implemented yet. Some Tier 2 merges may not result in a Tier 3 weapon. Lancer, forward thrusting weapon designed to hit enemies in a straight line, making it very effective at eliminating enemies aligned in rows. Lance deals side-based damage and has direct focus attacks. When upgraded and used as a merge component for another weapon, its damage provides a significant damage boost, especially due to the additional piercing grants. Dresstalker, interessante, ok. Star Crusade. In the Shadow Ruins, the world burns, and its ruins stay silent, awaiting final judgment. As the apocalypse consumes the land, only fate forges in the fires of battle remains. The Temple set out on a mission with a clear purpose: to find the source of destruction, fulfill the will of the Order. Vorim, like the remnants of a fallen world, where something more than chaos and hell lurks. Every step leads deeper into the darkness, or a true long hidden from human eyes awaits. So select character Warden, dodge with a swift and practice motion. The Warden evades incoming attacks, repositioning effortlessly to strike or escape. Spectre. The Spectre vanishes and instantly reappears in another location, leaving behind a trail of holy light that bars anyone who dares stand in its way. The Judicators surge forward with unstoppable force, driving enemies back and leaving them stunned. Those caught in the impact are thrown off the balance, exposed to the fury that follows. In my first playthrough, I tried Warden. This time I'll try Judicator. Yes, with the Ember Sword. Inputs: move your character and use an active skill during which you are invulnerable. Attacks are triggered automatically when enemies come within range of the weapons. First of all, maybe you have to increase this image and reduce the the size of this text, because here you have a lot of wasted space, so maybe you can increase the image and reduce this size. Okay. Maybe you can add more juiciness when I attack an enemy. Okay, there is some blood, mutilation, but I think the color of blood must be more saturated, and you can add more blood to make it more juicy. Purchase. Sacrifice collected souls to purchase weapon upgrades, global character upgrades, and new weapons. Navigate using. Okay. Weapons. You can hold up to 5 weapons at a time. Purchase one of available weapon now. When there is a text like this weapon, the text beta demo version does not represent final quality. Collide with this one. So maybe you can put this text like there or like there. I'm talking about beta demo version. Okay. So, airstrike flare cannon tier 1, strikes like a diving rod, always hitting its target, cannot pierce enemies, 25% to explode in 3.5 meters. Recharger tier 1, damages enemies on direct hit, 1 pierces through enemies, 5% left steal based on damage, damages enemies on direct hit, 1 pierces through enemies, 1 bounces off enemies, alternate between thrust and slash attacks, or enemies cannot bounce off enemies. So, this here, categories you can switch to mission category using Crusade 2 on 15, the beginning of the hunt, the wasteland lead me toward Blackwater, the ground's wake on my back like a final judgment. I don't know what happened here, but must see myself. Whatever begun in this place must end with me. And you can make the English more simple. Start Crusade. So, collect soul, represented by glowing orbs. Any soul left behind will be consumed by the blocks. Hero stats. All statics that have a global impact on your character and all weapons. Blessing. Blessing modify character stat and globally after all weapons. Purchase one of them. Okay, clear. Shield Grace tier 1, modify global stats, apply to armor, Grace with unseen armor around the faithful. Storm Whisper tier 1, Whisper bonus stormers carrying even sting. Sacred Ember tier 1, Spark of Holiness molders with the Sinner's Earth. Plus 10% fire damage, 1 SP tier 1, plus 8 health points. Since Shadow Shield fail, but Soul endures. Refresh available option to handle the weapon. Okay. Okay, as I said in comment, you can make maybe you can make this UI more simple. Because actually there are a lot of of elements to watch, to look at. And okay, when Face tester, Judiciator charge into battle, I cannot stop a storm. Crushing heretics, being their relentless onslaught. The sacred mission is simple, cleanse the land of corruption with the blade and steel, granting no mercy, no chance for redemption. I enter Blackwater, the city is dead, no bodies, no sign of struggle, only bar street and drifting ash. Something came here, and it is there, everything inside is deeper than death. I love this music, it's a really good soundtrack for the environment. Upgrades. Enhance individual weapons by adding special upgrades, like adding projectiles or being down 2 pounds of enemies. Mega grip gear, double barrel, plus 1 projectiles. Okay. I think I will go. Messing rear side. Okay. Crusader 4 on 15, Echoes of Past, Ammo standalone, untouched, abandoned without reason, no blood, no panic, the people simply vanished. To understand what happened, I need to reach the Abbey Chamber. Answers must lie within. Actually, this is the 4 level and it's still too easy. Maybe here you can increase, can quite increase the difficulty. Codex. In the Codex you can find gameplay tips, weapon details, enemies and events you have discovered. Attack. The Stalker, an interest hunter that triggers ceases to pursue. It is called All Eyes are the only warning before inevitable death. And maybe you can make the English text more simple. These enemies appear in large groups, making area of effect weapons like mine launchers, grenade launchers, explosive weapons and many weapons. The best choice for clearing them out efficiently. Good that you have put an image of this enemy, but you have a lot of wasted space here. Crusade 5 on 15 into the city, ruin stretch before me, the wine drags dust across the stone as if pointing away, the cheaper should have been a refuge. Instead it feels like the city final secret. If anyone survived, I will find it. This is here. It's really good that you have put the demons present in this level and also events. Okay, as I said before, this is my second walkthrough, and I think that Warden and this character, so Jadigator, are really too similar. So maybe you have to balance more them and difference them. Weapon merging. Buy a weapon and merge it with a weapon of the same type to upgrade it at your. Merging weapon is the key to discovering a powerful build. Each discovered weapons merge is automatically added to codex. Experiment with different combinations of stronger weapons. Okay, so shotgun, strike. Okay. 6 on 15, the last bastion. The market square is deserted. Shattered sentry status, lie broken, undefended. Where is the bishop? The bee should have stood against this. His absence troubles me more than the silence. Plus 30% range. Also this level is too simple. Yes, you have to increase the difficulty because when I'm not moving, it must be a mistake if I'm not moving. So the game has to punish me. Blessing, Eternal Vitality, tier 3. Okay. Crusade 7 on 15, the Born Chapel. Chapel is defiled from within. Ritual marks, walls, burn scriptures. This was no attack, these were preparation. The monk opened a path for something unknown, and Bishop must have known. Location are pretty good, so good job. As you can see, this is too simple. I don't receive a lot of damage, and actually I'm not moving. My launcher. Okay. Cannon. Crusade 8 on 15, Forbidden Sanctum, beneath the altar I find ritual circles, blood and blasphemous scripture. This was deliberate, the abbey summoned these demons, and Bishop, missing an accountant for must have fled the cathedral to finish what began. I like the mutilation. It's pretty good. Okay. And I think the holy sword is too strong. Maybe you have to balance this weapon. Blessing, Partician in blood, restore enemies, attack here, scalding crossbow, adhere, Crusade 9 on 15, Forgotten Path, tunnel lead me back toward the surface, Betrayer was born in this depth, a bishop still lives here, alone can answer for what unleashed, the cathedral is now my destination. Also this level was too simple. So upgrade the drum ball, let's launch shot here. Attack here. Codex unlock the pierce. Pierce. Pierce allows a projectile to pass through enemies. A pierce value determines how many enemies a single projectile can penetrate. If a projectile also has bounce as reflected off an enemy, it splits into two projectiles and continues forward. Following its remaining pierce value, the second bounces toward another enemy and also retains the pierce value, allowing it to penetrate enemies as well. Crusade 10 on 15, the city center, emerging into an empty square, Blackwater remains silent, see people gone without trace, only one place called the sheltered them or consumed them. The cathedral towering over the ruins, that is where the truth waits. Okay. Yes, you have to absolutely balance more the difficulty, because this level was too difficult compared to the others. So if you use a situational design, a player must do the level 1 in an easy way, the level 2 in a easy way, but more difficult than the first one, and the third one must be difficult. So in this case, this level was really too difficult compared to the others. Big barrel, double barrel. You were grip. Crusade 11 on 15, the road to Cathedral is deserted, no survivors fled this way. It is as if the city was swallowed whole, if Bishop abandoned his flock or fled out, early in the reason why the end those wars. Okay. 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 This is like the same difficulty of the level 10, so this is balanced. But the other level no. The other level are too easy compared to 10. Crusader Lost, okay. So I want to thank God Playtest Games for this opportunity, and I want to say that this is a really good game, in my opinion. Is really juicy. There is a lot of affordance also in gameplay. Maybe you have to put more blood, more VFX on the death of enemies, and maybe in combat you have to put a circle around the character that change color when it gets really near to the enemy, because in this case I don't see when enemies arrive to my character, because there are a lot of enemies. So you have to improve the UI of components when you add more components to your build, because it's a little bit confusionary, and I want to replay this game with all fixes. I like it, so good job, and I hope that my feedbacks are good for you. Bye bye.